Hi, I'm Rob from MicksGarage, and today we're going to take a look at how to fit a set of roof bars. The set we're looking at today is a fixed point set, which is a set of roof bars that has, for a car that has mounting points in a specific place on the roof. Now, the kit comes in two pieces. You get the fitting kit or the foot kit, and you get the bars themselves. Okay, this is the fixed point mounting system. There's a channel in the roof here. This little flap lifts up, and in the centre there's a threaded boss so that you can mount the roof rack to. Now, in some cars, that threaded hole is actually covered over with paint or a sticker or something, and sometimes you might have to just scratch that off with a screwdriver or something like that. Now, onto the fitting instructions. The first thing to check is that the model matches your car. So in this case, we've got a Saab 9.3 model 2002 onwards. Then we have the kit contents. So we've got the 4 feet. We have those. 4 mounting brackets. We have those here. All the nuts and bolts and washers and the Allen key. So open the pack and just make sure you have everything you're supposed to before you start. Now we'll move on to actually how you assemble the kit. Now we're going to look at the roof bar kit itself. It comes with its own instructions. You get the 2 sets of roof bars, end caps, and the feet, and the silver brackets as well for locking the feet in the correct position. Now we'll start to assemble the kit and show you exactly how it's done. Okay, so we take the foot and the fixed point bracket, they mount together. There's only really one way they can go. There's a little dimple on the back of the bracket that needs to be facing outwards, if you like. The small Allen bolts there go from the outside through, and then the nut goes on the back. Now there's a recess in the nut which catches on that dimple. Tighten that up with the Allen key. Okay, now that's one assembled. We'll just do the other one very quickly. Okay, now we've assembled the 2 feet for the 1 bar. Now, if we have a look at the bar itself, you can see there's a bit of a curve on the bar, and on the inside there are these kind of cutouts. Now, in the instructions, it tells us exactly where we need to position the feet along the bar. In this case, we need to count 8 cutouts in from the inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, the last one in this case. So slide the foot on. The silver bracket. And the silver bracket goes into the 8th slot like that. Then a long mounting bolt and screw that into the silver bracket, which is threaded. And then lastly, we just pop on these end caps. That's our set of bars assembled. Okay, now we're going to mount the bars onto the roof itself. Now the first thing to do is put the feet into place, and you can see that they're angled. Now they're the same as each other, but they need to go in a certain way to follow the contour of the roof. Now the roof slopes down at the front, so to keep the bars level and flat, we need to have the tall piece at the front. This is all in the instructions as well. The little bridge piece goes over the threaded nut in the roof of the car. Okay. Now I've just put in the long mounting bolts and the washer into the feet of the roof bars, and now this is a job that's easier to do with 2 people, but you can do it yourself. It's a little bit fiddly. We just guide that bolt into the hole on the far side, and then on the near side here as well, we just drop that down. There we go. Now we can see, if you just have a close up here, just make sure that is straight. You can see the the bolt going into the threaded hole in the roof of the car. Now, it's important, you need to tighten up this bolt first before you tighten these up at all. If you tighten these up first, you will it'll splay the angle of the legs will change, and you'll find it very difficult to get that bolt into the roof of the car, and you could damage it as well. So tighten this up first. So I'll just lift it up so we can get access to it, and just screw it down. We'll just do it very loosely to start with, make sure everything's lining up correctly. Okay, now when you're tightening these bolts, it's very important, firstly, to do them in the correct order, so the ones that go into the roof first, and then the ones into the bars second. But the next most important thing is use the Allen key only in the direction specified in the instructions. So don't tighten these up with the Allen key in that position. Use it only in that position. The reason for this is because you can, when you tighten these up, the mounting feet move inward slightly, and you can get too much torque onto them, and you can damage the feet. So follow the instructions and use the Allen key only in the way that it specifies here. So we'll tighten them up fully now, and we can and we'll see them fitted properly. See, actually, you probably can't see from there, but as we're tightening up this bolt, the bracket is moving in along the bar itself. That's probably okay just for now. We'll just go and just check this one here is tight as well. Yep, that's tight. I'll just finish up the other side. Okay, that's as tight as we want it. Just lastly check that. Perfect. Really solid, like rock solid. So that's completely fitted there. Now all we need to do is just put the locking covers on, and then we're done. Okay, we have the covers here. Locks on all four on these ones. I think some come with locks on only two of them. Now they literally just slot over the cover here into place like that. Turn the key 90 degrees. Job done. That's locked in place. And put the other one on as well. Okay, now we're going to fit the rear bars. It's exactly the same process as the fronts. Okay, now we have the roof bars fully fitted to the car from start to finish, including assembling the kits. It probably took no more than 10 or 15 minutes. One of the reasons that it's such a quick job is because each kit is tailor-made exactly to the make and model of car, which means that there's no messing around trying to figure out where brackets go and whatnot. It's all laid out there exactly for you in the instructions. Very quick, very simple job, top quality product, very simple and quick to fit.